Who's good potatoes? Spin the leak here, and it's time for another movie review. This time around, it's gonna be... The fuck? Stop scratching me. Sin City. Well, I gotta say, this movie has an amazing cast. It was a very creative idea. I'm gonna go ahead and get to my new movie review spot. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and set this up. Can we please, yeah. There we go. Now, this film presented a lot of interesting ideas, specifically, how they presented the movie in and of itself, making it comic booky, a lot of CG detail. They covered it up with a lot of black and white, and they would highlight specific things either in color or just with a very bright, white strip, or something that was closer to, seeing bodily fluid under UV light. That was awesome. I do like that. There's a lot of very interesting cinematography in this. There's a lot of very comic booky and cartoony things that happen. The badassery of most of the characters and convolutedness of the plot, it kind of goes hand in hand. There's multiple stories that basically intersect at specific points, but almost none of these are connected except for maybe two big names or individuals. I mean, this movie doesn't really show you the time frame, doesn't focus on it, and your main focuses are a corrupt politician and a stripper. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna hate on that. This is a very gritty, very brutal movie, very over dramatized. But then again, whenever you look at Robert Rodriguez, Frank Miller, and Quentin Tarantino, this is exactly the sort of thing you expect. Honestly, how much it tries to be over the top is kind of what gives it its childish charm, if I may. And that's something that you don't see in many films. This is something that is just fun in general. It's not meant to be serious, it's not meant to be like grounded. This is meant to be just like over the top stupidity and brutality. And you guys can tell that I do enjoy this sort of shit a lot, but at the same time, I gotta be fair. Now, many people may see this movie and just say this is just a collection of garbage, and they would be right. So I'm not gonna give this too high of a rating, even though I do love this movie to death. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit at 3.5 potatoes, which I want to give it 4, but 3.5. I have to take away a little bit because while it's fun to be campy and creative and crazy and out there, you also need some sort of flow. This movie needs to be grounded in some way for a general and broad audience to enjoy it. This is a movie that a lot of people enjoy, but at the same time, how they presented this film will steer a lot of people away from it. A lot of people will just look at it and go, this is just a bunch of gunshots woven together with boobs. Would boobs be good to tie stuff together? What do you think? Are boobs good for tying things together? This one knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, 3.5 potatoes. But is that the lowest rating I've given a Tarantino-related film? This is actually pretty high caliber for Robert Rodriguez. Better than Machete Kills and all that jazz. So this is pretty over the top for him. So this is a pretty good rating. If I were to watch any of the Machete movies, that would be like 1 fucking potato. Just because those are a little too campy and over the top. I never thought I'd say that. But yeah, 3.5. Have you seen this movie? What are your views on it? Are you planning on watching it? Post all that in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, keep on keeping on. And I'll see you in another video.